The Star of Bethlehem, that iconic symbol of a sacred birth, was never truly a star, and the message it carried, a profound revelation of cosmic significance, was deliberately obscured for millennia. Could the most famous celestial event in human history have been fundamentally misunderstood, its true nature hidden in plain sight? For centuries, this luminous beacon has been woven into the fabric of our collective memory, depicted in countless artworks and celebrated in song. We picture a brilliant, singular star hanging in the night sky, guiding three wise men to a humble stable. Yet, when astronomers search for a definitive celestial event that matches the biblical account, the explanations always seem to fall short, never quite capturing the miraculous precision described. No known star, comet, or planetary alignment perfectly fits the narrative of a light that appeared, moved, stopped directly over a specific house, and then disappeared. This discrepancy isn't a flaw in the story, it's a clue to a deeper truth. Ancient cultures, especially those from which the Magi hailed, held a complex understanding of the cosmos, one far richer than our modern, purely scientific interpretation. To them, the heavens were not just spheres of gas and rock, but a living tapestry of divine signs and cosmic portents. A star could be a literal astronomical object, yes, but it could also signify a profound omen, a unique manifestation of divine energy, or even a symbolic representation of an earthly king's destiny. The Magi were not amateur stargazers. They were sophisticated astrologers and spiritual scholars, deeply versed in Babylonian and Persian traditions that saw the movements of celestial bodies as prophetic language. So what exactly were they following? Historical records and ancient manuscripts suggest several theories have been weighed over time. Some scholars point to a rare planetary conjunction, perhaps Jupiter and Saturn in Pisces, an event known to occur around that period. Others propose a nova or supernova, a sudden, brilliant explosion of a dying star. Still others suggest a comet, its tail pointing like a divine arrow. But these explanations, while astronomically plausible, struggle to explain the stopping over a house element, or the Magi's unique, almost personal interaction with this phenomenon. They leave us with an intellectual puzzle, but fail to resonate with the spiritual power of the narrative. What if the Star of Bethlehem was something far more extraordinary, something that defied conventional astronomical classification entirely? What if it was a unique, miraculous light from above, a divine phenomenon that manifested specifically for this pivotal moment in history? Early Christian writers, before dogma became rigid, sometimes spoke of it in terms that hinted at an ethereal, almost sentient luminescence, not merely a distant celestial body. They described it as a light that led them, not merely pointed. This reinterpretation isn't about dismissing science, but about acknowledging that ancient people possessed categories of experience and understanding that we have largely lost. The idea that this profound sign was then systematically reinterpreted or subtly erased gains credence when we consider the complex political and religious landscape of the early centuries after the event. As the nascent Christian church sought to solidify its doctrines and establish a cohesive narrative, certain elements might have been smoothed over or recontextualized. A sign too openly miraculous, too independent of established religious authority, or too deeply rooted in pagan astrological understanding might have been seen as problematic. The true message of the star, perhaps one of universal spiritual awakening or a direct, unmediated divine intervention accessible to all, might have been deemed less manageable than a simple singular star story. To domesticate the mystery was to control the message.
The erasure wasn't necessarily malicious, but a slow, almost imperceptible shift in interpretation over generations, driven by evolving theological priorities. What began as a multi-layered cosmic event rich with symbolic and miraculous dimensions gradually became reduced to a simpler, more digestible narrative, a single guiding star. This simplification might have inadvertently stripped away its profound original meaning, a direct, undeniable communication from the divine, understood by wise men from a foreign land, bypassing traditional religious gatekeepers. It suggests that perhaps the true wisdom lies not in literal interpretation, but in searching for the deeper, more challenging truths that whisper beneath the surface of history. This journey back through time, sifting through layers of tradition and reinterpretation, forces us to ask a crucial question. If such a central, pivotal symbol in our history could be so profoundly misunderstood, its original message deliberately or inadvertently obscured, what other profound truths might lie hidden within the narratives we hold most sacred? What other lights from above are we still misinterpreting, their true messages awaiting rediscovery?